Hey guys, what's up? Bill with Bill PCs. Today we're going to be talking about the Jawa and Be Quiet build competition that we were invited to be a part of. We have to get a decibel meter reading half a meter away from PC from idle conditions, as well as also running a test on 3D Mark, which is going to be through TimeSpy or Steel Nomad. What's going into the build after we did some testing, we want to do the pure bass 501, acoustics, and also the airflow in this case are really awesome. It's also got a glass side panel as well. As you kind of know from our previous builds, we really like doing some of the diorama stuff. So we're going to be working with a 3D printer that's going to be coming by later today once we get this build completed to get some designs for the stage and whatnot going to the build. We got the Pure Wings 3 fans, both the 140mm and the 120mm, the high-speed variant fans. So we're going to be using these three on the AIO and these three that are going to be going on the exhaust side of the case in the back as well as the top. We got the Intel Core i7 14700K. We wanted to have better compatibility for the creators using Adobe or Ableton Live. So we wanted to have better compatibility for the CPU. As we know, Intel just kind of works better from our personal experience. Ample storage on the OS, so 2 terabytes of Samsung 990 Pro. We got 64 gigs of CL36 6000 G-Skill Ripjaw S5 RAM. So that's going to be 4x16. Asus Tough Gaming motherboard, Z790 plus Wi-Fi. Matches the entire black aesthetic for the build. We're going to be putting in the Pure Power 12M 1000 watt because we're going to be rocking the MSI Ventus 3X RTX 5080. Really beast of a card. 16 gigabytes of VRAM. This is going to be perfect for creators that also want a game display that we're going to be putting inside the PC as well. The fans that we were also sent from Be Quiet, these are at their maximum speed, and we're kind of comparing max airflow, measured in CFM, to the max sound in decibels. We chose the high speed variants because we do have control of the speeds of the fans. We can definitely bring the RPMs lower to keep the acoustics down. But as far as people who want the performance, we didn't want to strip that away from them. Since we're doing the non-RGB build, we're choosing the Pure Wings 3. We are also sent over the Pure Rock Pro 3 that has the Pure Wings 3 120mm PWM. This is their regular speed fans. We opted not to use this in the build because this one has a max watt TDP of 250 watts. The Intel Core i7 14700K has a max TDP of 253. If this build is geared much more towards creators, they're going to be putting this CPU under a long duration of load. So we wanted to make sure that we can mitigate any thermal throttling or any performance issues. We chose to just put in an AIO, and what better AIO to put in than the Trix 360 Panorama. Wanted to give a special shout out to our partner Trix for making some of the most feature-packed AIOs that we've ever used, including this unit that we have right here, the Panorama SE 360 ARGB White Edition AIO. This beauty is powered by the next-gen Asetek Adela liquid cooling solution. But let's be honest, the real showstopper? That 6.5-inch AMO LED display. It's got a 2K resolution, 60Hz refresh rate display, and can rotate 90 degrees on the SE model. And thanks to the latest Canali software update, it supports images, GIFs, and MP4 playback. We've had the chance to use the Panorama SE and non-SE models in some of our wildest builds. And if you're wondering what sets them apart, here's the breakdown. For the SE model, this one features the Asetek Adela liquid cooling solution, has a thinner 27mm radiator, and also has a TDP of up to 280 watts. Non-SE version has 400mm of hose length, whereas the SE model has 450mm of hose length for easier routing. Something to note for the thermal performance is that for the non-SE, supports a 40-watt higher TDP and also includes a VRM fan. For the SE model, it's quieter overall, likely due to its refined fan setup and lack of VRM fan. The differences in the display: for the SE model, this one has a rotatable 6.5-inch AMO LED screen, whereas for the non-SE edition, that one is fixed. And for the fans, the SE rocks the more traditional daisy chain Rota fans. For the non-SE, these rock the magnetic cable Rota SL fans. Both versions are available in black and white with RGB fans. If stealth is more your vibe, the non-SE also offers a no RGB variant. If you want to check out more from Trix, including their upcoming product drops, head over to trixzone.com to learn more. So now the big question: which product would you pick for your next build? Drop your thoughts in the comment section down below.
that jump scare in oh, what is that movie? The one with the two kids that are ghosts in Japan. What is that one?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking
Oh my
about.
God, not Gothica, not The Ring, but there was another one.
I was thinking The Ring.
It's the one with the two kids. With the boy that goes.
Nagasaki, Okinawa, Hokkaido, Yokohama.
Three days later.
Hey guys, so we're in a bit of a crunch here with this build, and Bill's been kind of like in the office for the past few days, and I haven't heard from him. So I came into the office to try and see if I can find him, see what he's kind of up to. Sometimes, he kind of get lost in his work a little bit. So let's see if maybe we can locate him, maybe talk to him, see how he's doing. Bill. Hey, Bill. Hey,
Oh, hey, what's up, dude?
what are you doing, man?
Oh, sorry, dude. I was just up really late, optimizing the fan curves and benchmarking the PC, getting this thing ready.
How are you asleep, dude? Benchmarking, doesn't that like make the PC really loud?
Oh no, dude, no, not this one. This one's built different. Look, I even have a decimal meter.
A decibel. So that's crazy. I can't believe we're here right now.
Just shut for a minute. Just shut.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Okay, that's incredible.
So we got the PC all completed. Spent the last couple days putting together the 3D printed stuff. Big shout out to our guy Andy. Came in the other day to get measurements for the stage, all the trusses, and where everything was going to be mounted in the PC. So all the 3D printed stuff is measured perfectly. Everything fits tight into the PC. It looks great. He basically came into the measurements, and then within less than 24 hours, he had all of his 3D printers, firing on all cylinders to get this all done in one shot because we're in a huge time crunch. Everything came out perfect. He gave us a lot of extra pieces just in case we kind of broke some stuff in the process. Everything got finished. It's all set, ready to go. It looks amazing, and now we're just kind of doing the benchmark portion of the tests. So we have the decimal meter, 0.5 meters away, which is about 19.6, 19.7 inches away from the PC. We have all the fan curves optimized, the VRM fan curve optimized at kind of a static speed. We have the GPU fan curves optimized. Everything is all good, for the testing and also for the performance. We did make one change from the build just so we could incorporate the rear LCD display. So we had to remove the 140mm fan in the back, and we swapped it out for the display. Actually, this helped the acoustics a bit as well, and we still have positive case airflow, so that way there's more intake than there is exhaust. So that way it has positive case pressure. So we have the intake coming from the front, exhaust coming out the top. CPU and GPU are cooled really nicely. We got the idle decibel reading all set. So basically in the beginning, this thing idles at about 24 to 27 decibels. Now we're going to be moving forward to the stress test using 3D Mark Time Spy. And as I click run, we're going to reset the decibel reading here. Now that we got the bench test done and the idle test done, looks like it was idling right about 27 decibels, and then it was under load using 3D Mark's Time Spy at 1440p, just south of like 200 frames on the first test. That one was like right about 33 decibels, around like 32, 33 decibels. So we optimized a lot of the fan curves, the VRM fan curve on a static, and then we wanted to use the graphics test of 3D Mark Time Spy because the fans inside the GPU are right around like 90 millimeters. So we wanted to showcase basically what the worst case scenario would be, which is like obviously using the fans on the GPU. The smaller the fan, it's much higher pitch, much louder. So this is basically capturing what would be worst case scenario of like how loud this PC would get during the gaming scenario. Temps are all great on the PC, so I think the GPU temps were around like 80, and then during gaming the CPU was around like 65 degrees Celsius. We got the PC pretty much all set up and ready to go with the LCD display on the Trike's 90-degree LCD screen, as well as also the rear LCD screen. Just kind of put together the theme of the PC. Once you guys cast your vote, click through to the Jawa listing to see the full details of this PC. And if you guys wanted to purchase it, you could do so there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know in the comment section what you thought the best part of this PC was. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. We got the Intel Core. Damn it. Hello? You want a touch point circle back to the what? To the leads? Oh, into the weeds. Oh, well, I'm actually filming right now. 6:30. Yeah, possibly. Oh, you sent me an. Oh my God, Dylan is messing me. He put a photo inside an Excel spreadsheet on top of all the data that I need for the video. Yeah.
He did it.
Okay, sounds good.